blah. Good morning! The dawn of the final day of normality, happiness, and joy, I suspect. I suspect this is the last time that we will come together as one. Because tomorrow when the stream starts, there will be no I'll see you later. Continuously live until you guys dictate otherwise. Begins tomorrow. Begins tomorrow. For 1,000 years I've laid dormant. Why has thou summoned me?
Truckerman's tomorrow.
Civil war begins. Driving the audience to be at war with one another, as well as at war with me and with war against the team. I had my preparation meeting yesterday. There's a lot of... my sense is there's a lot of memes that they want to introduce. There's a schedule, apparently, that I have to maintain. Which is interesting. They stress to me there is a schedule of sorts.
How do everyone?
How do? Allegedly, that they're going to keep me on a schedule to make things work. It's in your best interests. I wonder. At least I'm allowed in the studio now, but I'm no longer allowed in Chris's office because it contains a variety of things I'm not allowed to see. Deliveries can't be late now, can they? I suppose not. I suppose that is part of it, yeah. I don't know. I've never played the game, so am I on some sort of, like, time to drop things off? Do I have his freedom? Can I free roam the cities? Do I get a sat-nav? Do I have to, like, use an atlas? I assume I have a sat-nav, right? I would assume I have a sat-nav to guide me to where I need to go. Can you explain how do you go between continents? Well, we're not. We're in Europe. Besides going, you know, over to the UK. But I assume it's just loading the map. I mean, it's still a video game at the end of the day, right? Like, realistically, it's still a video game. So, like, I assume it just, like, loads the map or something like that. I did get told the game does not... the game doesn't have, like, the entirety of Europe in one map, right? You know, like, Flight Simulator doesn't, like, just cheats and uses Google Maps, essentially, but they don't load in everything. So... I believe it's got, like, a lot of landmarks and stuff in it, and it's relatively similar, but, like, there's not... It's not, like, one continuous all of Europe, right? It's not that. Which is fine, because, from what I can tell, I might be giving, like, a location that I need to get to, but I'll have to sort of know the geography of Europe to get there. Now... I have been to most of Europe. And I know generally where things are. So, yeah, I don't know. There's going to be a lot of things that I think are down to me figuring stuff out, which might be bad. In terms of, like, that is not the way you go to get there. That is not the way you go. That's not how that happens. I'm excited for it. I've got to pack my bag tomorrow. Well, tonight. I think my bag is going to be mostly clothes. They were very iffy on what the food situation is. I was like, should I go and get food and fill the fridge and things like that? And they were like, don't worry about it. Okay. So I'm going to... They're like, just make sure you have, like, clothes and things like that. So, yeah. I think it's... we're starting at 9, apparently. So it'll be, like, now. 24 hours from now, we will have begun. This process in one way, shape, or form. But I'm well, I'm not guessing. They like told me like a lot of the stuff will be revealed to me in the morning of what's going on. Did you tell your kids you drive around Europe? My kids have known for a long time. My kids have known for a lot longer than me because they helped paint and do stuff in the truck. So yes, 9 days of Greg's. I'll just starve. I'm not doing that. That's not happening. I am not coming out of this looking like jolly old Saint Nick. That's not the plan. I can say I'm very excited for it. I think it's going to be incredible fun. Again, I hope I have it in me to deliver on what the guy's vision is of what this is going to be like. So, fingers crossed I don't let them down, let alone you guys. So I think it's going to be a blast. I think we're going to have a really good lead up to Christmas, and I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped. Fun for you? I think so. Yeah, I think so. There was some debate on certain aspects of like what would be more annoying stream-wise and things like that. I think it's going to be great fun. I think it's going to be great fun. I'm most happy about this going into this one. Obviously, we've done this twice now over the last few years. I'm more happy going into this one that I have a bed. That's my big excitement. I have a bed. That's a big deal to me. The sleeping arrangements on the last ones with the inflatable bed that I had to like reinflate every night and then by the morning it deflated and I was sleeping essentially on a hard surface was not good. That was my biggest complaint because it was very painful after a few days. That was very, very painful just to wake up on like a completely rock hard surface. And then having to get the pump out every night and pump the fucking thing back up. That wasn't fun.
Does this finally mean I get my pizza delivered on my door? Preach scuffed transport delivery coming near Massey's door.
Are you involved? I don't know.
Pizza is coming. No pineapple toe.
Are you involved? That's the question, because the deliveries are dictated by viewers in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know if you're involved or not. You would know more than me, is what I would say. That would be a thing. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea whatsoever. I don't know. I really don't know. How do we get involved to get delivery? I don't know.
Fuck sympathy. I don't need your fucking sympathy, man.
I don't know.
My fucking Johnson.
I don't know.
I will miss the random late night pump sessions we got on stream last time.
Oh, you'll miss it. Bex Radio, I don't know. I don't know. They've delegated all the jobs. Everybody knows what they're doing. Nups' vicious missions. Something I'm dreading. I don't know whether he's going to try and make me drive across like some frozen Finnish lake or some shit on a truck. Apparently, it's very hard. I don't know. All I know is that we're for a really fucking good time. I didn't see the M+ changes. There are a few things I do know about though. All right, I should share with you the story. I mentioned it on Twitter yesterday. I'm going to be a little vague here. But I told you probably like 6 months ago, I think, or maybe even longer than that ago, for those of you who are here, is that because of my internet presence, I've become seemingly the guy in even distant members of my family tree to ask about weird things. And I told you that like a distant member of my family had started wearing furry costumes and going to the city. Do you remember me telling you about this? And they, like, we should ask Mike about that again. We should ask Mike, right? Mike would probably know stuff about this. Yeah, I told you about it. And I was like, I don't really know about this, but I probably do know more than you. It happened again last night. It happened again. So, to set the context, right? Me and Chris were here wiring audio. I don't know if Mitch and Sam are here, but audio, if you've ever dealt with like relatively complex audio systems beyond plugging a microphone in and talking, it's hell on earth. Absolute hell on earth to sort audio out. And for this subathon, Chris is using 8 cameras and 7 microphones to make this work for his ideas, right? He's like, I need 8 cameras and 7 microphones to make this work. And so me and Chris had to wire that up last night and test it and make it work. So we were here till gone 7 o'clock, right? I'd been here since 5. I got here at like 5 to 5, something like that in the morning. We left here at 7 last night. Well, it was working. We have audio. Audio is working. There'll probably be some scuffed elements somewhere because we can't test what the stream hears perfectly, right? But we got it sorted. So I got home like 7:30, something like that. Emma was just like making dinner. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get a bath because I'm fucking knackered. I've been at it 14 hours. I'm going to take a bath. So I went and got in the bath and she shouted and was like, got some dinner ready. She made some sketty. Went down, had some dinner. And I was like, I'm just going to go and chill. Emma was watching something on the main telly that I didn't want to watch. The kids were doing stuff. So I was like just lying on our bed watching watching something on YouTube or whatever. And I can hear Emma coming up the stairs, and she's on the phone to somebody, right? And she comes into the bedroom, and she went, do you want me to ask Mike about this? That's what, she's talking to someone on the phone. She's like, do you want me to ask Mike about this? Because Mike might be able to help. So already my suspicions are somewhat raised, right? I'm like, what could you possibly want to ask me about that you can't really say? Because she's clearly, like, trying to downplay it because the kids are nearby and they could hear. So I'm like, all right, something adult related, right? Maybe someone's had some difficulty. I don't know who's on the phone. And the other person's like, I'm not, clearly saying something like, I'm not sure. She's like, I think Mike might be able to help with this. So she goes, okay. The other person on the phone clearly says, okay. So Emma gets on the bed and she says, Mike, I need to show you a screenshot. And I need you to tell me what you think or what is this. And I'm like, who's on the phone? And it's somebody we haven't spoke to in like over a year. Right? It's somebody we spoke to over a year, but they are a member of the family. But it's like, the blood is thin at that point. But there's somebody we talked to, you know, around the holidays and things. I get a screenshot of a teenage boy's Reddit history. Now, let's just say, without being specific about what it is that this 15-year-old boy has been looking at some adult-related content with subreddit titles which are not the most family-friendly, right? We're not talking about, like, r/like lesbians or anything like that. It's relatively niche and quite extreme, is what I'll say. Quite extreme on the titles. To the point that it would very much upset a parent to read these things. And in all of that, there's like, say 7 of these. It shows like 14 of the most... it's like previously visited subreddits, right? And it's got like 7 of these very extreme ones. And then it's got like r/nature is lit. r/facepalm. Right? Just the absolute most mundane, banal shit. And then one of them that catches my eye, actually, is r/porn. Which is like amateur hour. Right? I was like, wait a minute, what? This is like incredibly niche specific stuff, and then the most like mundane bollocks ever. That like, so I'm looking at it and I'm like, right. And she's like, what do you think? I'm like, right. I'm being honest here, and I am trying to throw this kid a bone because this kid hasn't done anything wrong as far as I know. That she's just found, she had his phone and his mum went through his phone history. And I'm like, I almost guarantee that despite the severity of these titles, that it's probably quite mundane, I guess. And she's like, why do you say that? I was like, because I'm going to have to check it. So Emma goes, ew. And I'm like, we have to check, because obviously the mum's not checking. I can tolerate seeing porn. Right. So I fucking go to 4 of the most egregious titles I can find in the subreddit history. Ladies and gentlemen, the most banal fucking clearly just like screenshots and clips from like some random porno video ever, right? Some fucking selfies or whatever. I was like, I couldn't even crack one out to these. And I was like, look, this is a kid who's... And then... I had to try and explain a few elements here that mums may not understand, and maybe some of the ladies watching don't understand either, but every guy here is about to understand this. I had to explain the porn rabbit hole and post-nut clarity, right? Because there's a fact that can happen, as certainly as at that age where the hormones are running wild, where sometimes you end up down the porn rabbit hole. And then with post-nut clarity kicking in, you kind of look around like some sort of meth addict who's just gone into rehab. And you're like, how the fuck did I get here? where am I? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you just come out of this haze, this, like, drunken delirium that you've ended up in, that you're just like, what the fuck is going on? And you're trying to, like, and it's like trying to explain this to them. It's like, right, but this is very specific. I was like, yes, he's definitely fantasizing about this stuff. And you do need a conversation about this to make sure that he knows it's not real. This is, like, simulated, and it's not going in a really weird or dark direction, right? I said, yeah, you do need to probably have that conversation, but I can tell you what's inside these boxes that are labeled this way is nothing egregious, and in fact, you wouldn't be able to spank it to these things. Like, this is just real amateur shit. And she's like, right. And then I had to explain, he's just got into, like, heavy metal, but he started with, like, Korn and that kind of stuff. And I was like, it kind of reminds me, if I was to give you context for that age group, of Cradle of Filth, where a big part of Cradle's marketing campaign that made them more popular than most of the black metal bands was, like, they used ridiculously over-the-top slogans and edgy titles and things like that, which are, like, it seems it's very surface level extremes, but what's inside is nothing that you would ever really care about at all. And I was like, look, I can promise you I've checked it. Emma's seen it as well. There's nothing in here that you should worry about. He's not looking at, like, really horrendous stuff. And then I made the worst comment I could have made. There's way, way worse stuff he could be finding. And then she said, how would I check if he's checking that stuff? I'll be honest, I don't know. I know it's there. I hear about it all the time. I threw you guys under the bus. I was like, there's way, way worse stuff out there. This ain't it, right? These are just very extreme titles. But the conversation should be had. Should have shut your mouth. Yeah, rip kid. Yeah, I was like, I was saying to her, I was like, I would have hated, and I know I've shared this with some of you in the past, but for some of you, this will be the first time you hear this, and it will sound horrific. But there's context to it. I was like, if my mum found my 15 to 16-year-old habits, although when I was a kid, we didn't have access to this kind of stuff as readily, so, you know, it was VHS tapes and whatever, and my dad bought them, is there was a game that me and my two close friends of the same age played, which was a bad game, and I don't recommend it, which we just got Napster and LimeWire. We were able to download music and videos, and 90% of that was downloading music and backyard wrestling videos. But we did discover you could download bestiality, and the game started to be played where you would go, if you were left alone with the person's PC, you would download something, so your search history was fucked. Click play and leave the room. And the game was, who would come back into the room first? Would it be a parent or the kid whose PC it was to turn it off as fast as possible, right? And I was, that was the game. Not a great game in hindsight. At the time, though, it felt very funny. At the time, it felt very funny, but looking back, quite haranguing for anybody who might have accidentally walked into that. It was bants amongst teenagers. Yeah. So, I mean, it still makes me laugh. It was funny. I was like, but out of context, if a parent was to look at that search history, they might draw some really egregious conclusions. Like I just said, so what I said is like, he's definitely jerking it to this. And she was like, gross. I don't think of him that way. I was like, well, he's fucking a teenage. He's a teenager. It's a thing. He's definitely jerking it to stuff. You need to have a conversation about whether it's real or not. But also, at the end of it, I just went, why am I involved in this? I said, we haven't spoken a year. Why is this the conversation we're having? Why is this why you reach out to me? After 12 months. She was like, I didn't. I wanted to talk to Emma. Right? I wanted to talk to Emma. I was like, right. But did you want to talk to Emma because you knew you could get to me? And then, because you know Emma's not into this kind of stuff. And she went, well, I mean, there was a chance of that happening. I'm like, yeah, there it is. There it is. I'm the go-to porn guy. Why am I the porn guy? I don't watch porn. Like, why am I... Because I'm on the internet, that's it. Like, oh, anybody who uses the internet is the porn guy? I don't want to be the porn guy. Like, it seemingly has spread, because this is the second time this has happened, throughout the tree of lambs that exist across, like, Europe, the UK, and Ireland, which is where my family are based, that I'm the porn guy. But now I'm kind of concerned that nobody understands what our job is, and they're all reasonably convinced that I produce porn for the internet. I'm, like, slightly concerned that that's, like, the rumor, like, the Chinese whisper that's passed down through the family trees. Like, Mike makes videos for the internet, aka he's literally got a studio of porn that he's filming on a regular basis. And that's what he does now. He's the porn... I'm like the porn cardinal or some shit, right? Like, that's what's going on, right? So, there it is, right? If you think that you can make enough doing porn for a living, I think I would be bad at producing porn because I would like a really good storyline with it. Like, creatively. I want it to be like an engaging story. We will get to the fucking at some point, but I would like a really good situational story. I'd be in... You know, remember when there was that thing about the Overwatch porn that got made that, like, Jim Sterling reviewed? And it was just amateur because they just, like, met wearing costumes, like cosplay, and just fucked. I'm like, that's just amateur. Like, we could get a real story. Perhaps they're on a mission. Perhaps they're trapped somewhere. Perhaps there's something going on deep with it, like with the Overwatch team internally. I want to feel something, you know? I want some reaction to it. I want them to get together. I want to feel that. So, yeah, I think in that regard, I wouldn't be very good at it. So the LFW stands for Let's Fuck Women. No. There's no fucking going on in my life at the moment. Emma was suggesting that should happen before the subathon, but my son wouldn't go to sleep. So frustrations abound. So, no. We're rolling sterile at the moment. We're rolling sterile. But we're all right. She's like, you're going to be gone for 9 days. You're going to be gone for your birthday. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So, there you go. So, yeah, overshare. That's all right. Well, we're living vicariously, right? That's what we're doing. Maybe porn does have good plots now. I don't watch porn anymore. I need a story. I need context. I just don't believe that the plumber would come over and do that. I've had loads of plumbers at the house.
You bold prick.
I've had loads
you
of
will
plumbers.
be a fluffer, don't think you would be the director.
I read when I was a teenager that fluffers are not real. It's smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors. That's what it is. It's smoke and mirrors. It doesn't real. Loads of plumbers. Yeah, I just don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. I don't believe it whatsoever. Not my dream. It was just, it says Pod for Avenue. Yeah, I got an idea. What about Trucker Emma roleplay? Well, there was a suggestion apparently that Emma and the kids wanted to do a sleepover in the truck one of the nights. That's not happening. One, we can't have kids sleeping on Twitch. That would be really weird. And I'm not having me and Emma in a single bed. That's not happening. That's not happening at all. Especially after a few days of being alone. That's not happening. Yeah, I was like, absolutely not. Under any... She was like being really innocent about it, right? She was being super innocent. It's like, we'll do like a camp over. We'll have sleeping bags. We'll have fun, and you know, we'll do all these. She was like being really sort of like innocent about the whole thing, and I was like, yeah, that's not happening. That's absolutely not happening. It is a cute idea. It's a cute idea that can't possibly take place, right? No, we're good. It's live. No, exactly. You see, that's why it can't happen. As innocent as it is for me to have a night with my family and have like a nice meal maybe and a little camp over and nicely with the kids, not happening. Absolutely not. Maybe afterwards off cam. Yeah, I will see my family again. I'm not going to be lost to the I'm not going to be lost to the void during this thing. That won't happen at all. Yeah. Afterwards, it'll be totally fine. Lost to the trolley, indeed. That's what you think. Yeah, it's not like I'm going to a place. Europe isn't a hellhole of which there is no return. Of that we know. That is not the that's not the situation. Truck forever, just trapped eternally within the truck. Not going to happen. Have you seen Poland? Well, I have to assume, like, I know Armster's in it, so that's Sweden. I know Dennis is involved, so that's Germany. Isaac's got to do something from somewhere. I imagine Isaac has picked the most obnoxious shithole place to be, right? The most obnoxious shit. But I assume Raven is going to do Poland. Oh,
No, sir.
I'm sorry. Am I trying to work this out too much? Am I annoying you?
I have a couple of things. Firstly, before we go anywhere else, speaking of Overwatch porn.
Speaking of Overwatch porn, okay.
So, a new game came out recently. I haven't played it yet, but I keep meaning to.
What, Marvel Rivals?
Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
And the chat knows what I'm going to say is... I've been following this on Twitter. It's fucking well funny. There's a character in that game called Squirrel Girl, which you should have a look at.
No!
No, the character's fine. And I have been following this journey because it's been so funny. As soon as this character was revealed, there was it's hard to really describe.
Then don't.
The combined power of people on the internet trying to get this model as soon as possible so they could do things with it.
At this point, I'm just convinced it's a meme.
I've not seen anything like... I mean, there is definitely a meme.
Yeah, I'm convinced that nobody, like, is attracted to it. They just think it would be funny.
You underestimate people.
At this point, I just think it's just, like, bollocks.
But what's funny is, as an addition to this, the news that's come out about this, typically with a 3D model, they're not designed like the way a person is, right? Mm. So you think about clothes, obviously you have the skin underneath and stuff, but that's not how models generally work.
Because you can't see it.
Yeah, so typically it's like a different mesh and stuff. But in the case of these models that they've put into this game, there is stuff underneath. I mean, it's not explicit, but it's there. So I feel like maybe they anticipated this. I don't know if it's helping out with how they're doing skins, maybe.
But usually, like, if they've got midriff out, that's just part of the skin for that outfit.
Well, I'm talking, if you take the shorts off the character...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There's booty.
Because who was it? Ellen Page?
They fully modelled that shit.
Yeah, was it Ellen Page who sued a game? Because there's a shower scene in it, but they put, like, a full...
Because it's not
anatomy
her,
into it.
But it looks a lot like her.
It looks a lot like her, and it was like a nude thing.
Yeah, it was David Cage game.
Yeah, it was...
I forget the name of the game.
Yeah, it was some weird fucking thing, right? As an amateur Blender modeler, the whole body is modelled. It basically cuts down on a ton of work.
Well,
no, the body is not the shape.
So generally with a game, the models, they tend to be optimized pretty heavily. So you wouldn't have that mesh in the game. They will definitely have modelled it. Like, they'll have the full versions, but that's not generally what you'd put in the game. Typically, it'll be optimized so you don't have unnecessary geometry.
Yeah, it's like games don't show, that don't exist when you look at a box. Beyond what the characters, the camera can physically see, there's nothing else. It doesn't exist because it's pointless loading it in and making it work. Like, typically, with a lot of models of, like, a skin, if it's not seen, it doesn't exist. It's not there.
Yeah.
It's gone.
So, but in this case, they've left the booty and stuff. It's been quite interesting to follow.
Has it?
Yeah. It's been quite funny. Anyway, that's an aside. I digress.
Thanks, Chris.
You should check Twitter for not that reason. We have received a clip from the British Heart Foundation.
Oh.
That I think you should watch. Because if you remember, back then, we had, like, a TTS message and everything about it, so it was really cool.
Oh. Is it this one here? Our campaign at the British Heart Foundation and PhD UK, Streams of Unconsciousness, was named the #1 media idea of 2024. Very nice. It earned the Grand Prix Award from the Internationalist. Congrats to all our teams involved. Special thanks to Preach Gaming. What did I do? Oh, because we had we had the lady come, didn't we? Don't take that out of context. We had the lady visit we had the nurse come to the studio. No, we had the nurse come to the studio and we did the live CPR thing, remember? We did. Remember we got the nurse to come here and we did CPR on Fat Cat? I'm Gen Z. Look, it says so. I'm Gen Z, baby. "14 high-profile Twitch streamers."
All right, I will literally...
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
Oh, yeah, we had to do it at a specific time. I remember now.
Ozio died! What? No! What's going on?
What the hell?
Is this real?
What just happened?
I am so confused.
Drew Fire!
Still there?
Drew Fire! They chose you! What did you type, Drew Fire? I'm so confused. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know if Drew Fire's here. On brand. On fucking brand. Drew Fire. Not even subbed. What a peasant. Absolute disgrace, Drew Fire. You make me sick.
So confused.
What is this?
Is he still there?
The Be Right Back screen.
Sec, guys, right?
That's true. We did do the Be Right Back thing. Yeah.
I believe the ability to perform CPR is a crucial thing that people should learn.
Okay. Well, it takes one to say. I guess that's... No, what is this? 7 weeks later, streamer Preach received this message during a live stream. Oh, fucking hell.
Just wanted to say, watching your
Kev!
CPR segment during the stream the other day just saved the life of my 2-year-old niece.
That is not Brian. They have replaced Brian. They have replaced Brian. Ruined. Video ruined.
Thank you from the bottom.
Chris? Don't ignore me. What's at the end of this video? You fuck. I can't watch it.
Bottom of my heart, Preach.
Is that real? That's insane. Okay, maybe not. We're okay. I can't watch this. I can't watch this. No, I need to give some context for this before. I've never watched this and I don't want to. Okay, so... this is going to be so cringe. This is going to be beyond cringe. Look, for context, I was asked after that message, I was asked to shoot a serious video on behalf of the British Heart Foundation for a big conference they were having to explain what happened with the message and to try and get over what was streaming. And we had a Zoom call with a professional director. Nups was in the call as well. It was me, the director, and he asked if I could do different inflections to get across the seriousness of it, because they pointed out that, like, while this is a serious matter, you have a squidgy duck, a giant, enormous fat cat, a dead person, which, you know, we needed to serious it up in some way, considering we were talking about saving a 2-year-old's life through CPR. Right. I've never seen this. I don't think I could listen to this.
To know that what we did, something so simple and so small, had saved a life so quickly was overwhelming.
Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Okay, that thing is about 4 minutes long, by the way. Like, the actual take is like 4 minutes long. Ooh. I feel like I dodged a bullet there. Woo! Woo! That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Release the Snyder Cut. No. No. There'll be none of that. Full clip. I don't have it. It was sent to them. I did not save it. I deleted it and sent it off. Okay. But, I mean, that's still very cool. I'm actually really happy for them. I'm very happy. I'm glad it worked out so well. Ad campaign of the year. And we did our what we always do. We went the extra mile. We'll take that as a pat on the back, team. That was a lot of Nups' work in organising, having nurses and stuff here, and going that extra bit. You guys having fun. Special shout-outs to John in the chat for being overly critical of the CPR technique and explaining that I probably killed the sheep and the duck and the fat cat and all those kinds of things. So, ad campaign of the year with a special shout-out to us. What a good day. On a serious note, kudos to the team for participating. It wasn't really a question of whether we would. In fact, I'm really sad. I didn't know they'd won the awards. We were going to get a special shout out and stuff. That's only come out today. But after we did this, they were so impressed with the whole team that we had in the works, because there's a history of heart issues in my family. My dad died of a heart attack. His dad died of a heart attack. My brother has heart condition. Is that we were going to do we pitched, like, we'll go and do a series because Emma's dad's got heart issues. His dad died of a heart-related issue. It wasn't a heart attack, but a heart-related issue. So there's a history of heart disease in both our families. Is me and Emma were going to go and do, like, the full, like a vlog style, go and do the full checkups, what it involves, why not to be afraid. We were like, we can go and do this whole thing and we can follow the journey of finding out what's going on, ways of improving your life, blah, 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 blah. We could do all that kind of stuff if they want to with the British Heart Foundation. But I believe this had, like, used their entirety of their budget. And obviously it takes money to book doctors and things like that for extraneous things. So it was like, maybe next year we'll do something like that. But yeah, they were kind of out. I had a heart attack 18 months ago. Would not recommend. No, Rob had one recently. Rob the Office had one very recently as well. I was there when I remember I wasn't in the room when my dad had his first heart attack. My dad had two. He survived the first one. He died, or he went into he became brain dead on the second one. But that recuperation period after his first one was fucking like a year. Until he sort of, like, felt himself again. It was a really long, slow process. Like, his heart was bollocks. And it was like he couldn't walk for more than a few minutes without just being totally out of breath, absolutely exhausted, his body trying to catch up. So, yeah, it's very, very rough. Yeah, heart attacks are not a joke. Something you definitely want to be taking care of and doing things with. Your dad's had 3. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you just have nothing left. I could see my dad, who was very energetic. He was always, like, quite obese, even till the day he died. But he just had energy. He was full of life until the first one. And then he just, like, fucking couldn't get going. Just really couldn't get going to being where he was. Or anything like that. So it was a horrible experience. Yeah, do not recommend. And plus that phone call, if you're a family member of X has had a heart attack. Like when my dad had his second one, which did put him into brain death, I was at work and I got a phone call saying your dad's had a heart attack and we can't reach anybody. And so I was like, okay, I'm on it. And he was also not here. He was in Blackpool because he was with he was visiting his mother who outlived him. And he's with my brother. My dad and my brother had been to my grandma's to help her move a garage. It's kind of a funny story, although it does end, obviously, in my dad passing away. But, like, my grandma never saw my dad as anything other than her young boy who should be doing young boy stuff. And my dad died when he was 67. And my dad upon visiting his mother in Blackpool, accidentally bumped his car into her garage and pushed it back like 30 centimeters on one side so the door didn't line up anymore. And she just went, you'll be fixing that. You'll be fixing that. He's like, fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. So yeah, I was working. So he roped my brother in to go and like shimmy this piece of stone back into place, which is what ultimately like caused himself the heart attack, because he shouldn't have been doing that. 67 years old and being not in exactly the best physical condition. You shouldn't be trying to move a garage, right? Let's put it that way. So that's when that happened. But I remember I got the phone call and then I had to go and find my mum, but she had just finished work at the exact minute I'd got the phone call, and she worked 10 minutes from where I was working. So I drove to her place of work. I had to borrow a vehicle because I didn't have a car. So I just got up out of the office. I went, my dad's had a heart attack. I've got to go, and I'm taking a van. And I grabbed some keys because I was in charge of all the company vehicles. So I just grabbed some keys. I just took a van and just went. And I drove to her place of work. She wasn't there. She'd left. She'd gotten the bus already, and she had gone to the local town. When I asked people there, she's like, oh, she's gone shopping in the town. I'm like, fuck. So I drove to the town, was looking for somewhere to park, and motherfucker, like serendipity, she was walking next to my van to get somewhere. She literally walked right next to her. I literally had to wind the window down and shout, "Mom, mom, 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 get in!" Like, it was completely serendipitous to do that, and we were there within like 40 minutes. Got there and did the stuff, but not a knife experience. So that's why it was never a question to work with the British Heart Foundation. I just wanted to. As soon as the message came up, I was like, yeah, of course, absolutely, absolutely, we'll work with them. It should be good. A friend of mine died just short of her 19th due to a fatal beat in her sleep because of hereditary heart condition. Oh, no. That's terrible. 19. Miracle had 2. I think he had to do a triple bypass the second time. He wasn't obese, but he was overweight, ate and drank bad, and he worked build muscle rather than health. Second one. Yeah, it's very, very worrying about big bodybuilders, because your heart... I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen the pictures of how big their hearts are. Fucking wacky, especially when they like ease back on bodybuilding and stuff. They error. They're getting their truck simulators going. I had the joys of tachycardia off and on because of FCT. Oh, bodybuilders, especially on gear, have trouble with organ enlargement. Yeah, really bad. I went to my dentist and didn't lose weight this time. Oh, I mean, that happens. I don't know how often you're tracking it, but you can go through periods where nothing gets lost. We got new patch notes. Oh, no. My PC's crashed. Come on, can you save it or what? I don't know what it is about. Sometimes it crashes the PC and then sometimes it doesn't. Once we get in, we're fine, but, like, sometimes... Oh, I bet the patches might have changed the core thing. Oh, it might have done. Come on, can you save it? I beg. We've got the slow mouse thing, which did fix last time. Okay, mouse is working again. Hold. Oh, I can't click any screen outside of this one. Mouse is frozen. Are we full dead? Come on. Find your way, baby. Find your way. Denied. Let's check our core affinity. Reenact, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. But remember, tomorrow, starting tomorrow morning, there'll be a lot more value for that. I assume. I'm sure there is. I am sure there is. There's going to be a lot more thingy-mabobbies that you can do with it to have fun and be good. It will all be fine and dandy. I'm very concerned for tomorrow. that if it's viewer deliveries, can I just make a request of you guys, right? Whatever the viewer deliveries things is, nothing that smells. Sound, okay. Heavy, okay. Nothing that smells. Because you don't even get the benefit of that. Do you know what I mean? It's just bad for me. And you don't even know what it smells like. That's my request. If I was to make a singular request to the courts at this trying time, nothing that smells, because only I'll know. I don't want that. In fact, I'll just put that to the team. Nothing that smells. I don't need that in my life. I have to stay in there, right? So we'll keep it like that. I think that's fair. You should enhance yourself by making it funny. Or something nice. Maybe you don't even want it delivered. Maybe it's just a gift. Some nice chicken. You know? Something like that. That'll be cool. Also, in fact, I've got a lot of requests. Viewer radio. Now, it was mentioned yesterday in my prep meeting that a lot of you have ideas about this viewer radio thing, about what might be funny or interesting. I just point out that, say, for example, playing like relentless, say, IIR songs and stuff is not just annoying for me, but for the viewer as well, and could actually drive people away. Right? Do you understand? And that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. We don't want that. That's a bad thing. So, a little bit of concern, a little bit of care, right? A little bit of care, a little consideration, a little empathy, right? We all know, a little empathy is a good thing. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Mike, can you say that again for me?
Empathy.
To the camera.
Empathy.
Full screen.
What?
Go full screen.
What?
Because I just feel like it wasn't quite right.
Empathy.
You can just go for that again. I just really want to set the tone.
Why do you have a clown nose? I'm not driving in a clown nose. Why do you have a clown nose? I'm not driving in a clown nose. No. Oh, you got silly costume ideas. I'm not stripping on stream. That's not happening. I'm not stripping on stream. Just letting you know. Aww. Aww. 26 months of empathy. Very nice. 26 months. You're not allowed off camera? What, you want to follow me to the toilet? You know what I mean? Why is your stream layout different for me? Stream title is above the stream video now. Apparently Twitch has changed something. It's nothing to do with me, okay? It's a Twitch thing. Twitch has given us a new functional UI, which is superior to UIs of the past. Right? It's not my fault. I didn't do anything. It's nothing to do with me. What do you think? I call Twitch and like, hey, can you fuck about with the UI, please? It would be really fun. Yeah, it's all my fault.
Die, scum.
You did though. Where's my... Did I not shock any of those? I did not see a flame wall appear. Interesting. Nerfed? What, Shock got nerfed? Read the patch notes. Oh, can you link it again? I had to restart the PC. Is it grayed out now? No, cast on Shock. Flame Wall. Cast on Trigger is dead? Oh, sorry, Patrick, yeah. Going on an adventure. Started tomorrow. Surprise if it's your birthday, but I'm sure to watch you. Oh, yeah. I don't think there's a party in the truck, Patrick, but I think from what I can tell, the guys have been very creative. They've been planning this for months. So whatever happens in the next few days, Patrick, should be entertaining nonetheless. Yeah, I've not seen it proc a single time. Does it just not work anymore? Oh god, I'll read the patch notes in a second. I'd like to see it proc once. I mean, it's still active, apparently.
Now this is a find. A foul ruin that hasn't been looted?
So it just takes forever to charge? I mean, I know Spark is a low chance anyway, but... Oh my god, 56%. What the hell? I mean, I at least got one proc per pack last time. Does Arc do better? That didn't even buff it. Okay, that is a total waste of time. At least with this build. Do I have to, like, maybe I have to support gem it or something? Or is it literally full dead? Is it just not worth anything now? Yeah, I'll read them in a sec. So I'm assuming, call me crazy, there was some ludicrous build that was just proccing it constantly. And now I have to suffer. Because I'm playing I'm not playing Fotum, so it is what it is, I guess. It wasn't even that good. Sure, second up. Uses like 6 to 7 cast-ons to make it work. Okay, I mean, I'm not that arsed. It frees up my spirit. I can put mana remnants back on. Ooh. What else? I haven't got anything else to use spirit on right now, I don't think. All I had was this and cast on Ignite, Freeze, or... I'll check later. Your build was like the worst designed version of this OP thing. Yeah, I'm fine with that though. I'm okay with it. That's the point of a YOLO build. We'll send it. I am fully okay with my build being completely bricked. I'm totally fine with it. It really doesn't bother me at all.
Oh, goodness. They live.
I think what I'd... Hey, look at that. It procs. Amazing. How useful. Awesome stuff. Yeah, Alva's here. Alva's doing it. Once in a blue moon proc. Hey, we're at 10%. It's going to proc again in a few minutes. I mean, I was using it more of a convenience thing anyway, so I guess it's fine. Next proc is 74 years, baby. It could do with some tweaking. I mean, at the minute, it does feel completely fully dead. I mean, I do have bonus to shock as well. Yeah, I know that Spark is very low proc anyway. Yeah, I guess we put mana remnants back on and just use flame wall as a button. That's fine. I think respecs should be reasonably free through the whole game. It's definitely the biggest bone of contention I have when talking to Jonathan. I do not like them really encouraging just using someone else's build. Like, the worst case scenario you can have in PoE is you're like, oh, I can afford to fully respec, and I'm kind of curious how this other build works. And you swap to it, and it's dog shit, and you can't afford to swap back, and now you've just got a full brick build for the content you're doing. Like, how is that fun? Just re-roll, lol, 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 lol. Meaningful choice? Yeah, I just disagree with that thought process on Path of Exile as a whole. I would much prefer to be able to try out different builds and mess around with them in a more convenient way. The gear is the bit that's hard to come by. I'm not sure why the passive tree should be such a punishing part of the game. Although I'm not sure, saying that though, I haven't seen how cheap it is to respec here, but I know when I did the testing, it got hyper expensive very quickly. And I think definitely there's an argument in early access for trying out different builds. Expensive as fuck? Yeah, exactly. I'm not surprised at all. It's the only thing I really disagree with. Oh, it procced after I killed the enemies. That's fucking legit, bro. It is my only gripe with Path of Exile in general. Is the cake, have your cake and eat it too. It's like, oh, well, we have heavy respec costs because it should be impactful to your character. All the while, it's pushed the community to use Path of Building and pre-built. It's killed experimentation. I just completely disagree with that perspective. Math people already compared Old Tree versus New. Old Tree, you can take every minion node and still have some stuff left. Now you can't afford them all. I think that is intentional. People will use meta builds. Therefore, they are unaffected by it being reasonable to swap. For those of us who wanted to just try things out, we benefit. I don't see any way you lose. Does that make sense? It's really my only gripe. I don't see the benefit of it. I really don't. If you're using a meta build, then it makes no difference to you regardless. And for people who want to... Like, when we did the full blind playthrough, I was like, I wonder what it's like to... I went two-handers, right? I was like, I wonder what it's like with a sword and shield. And I just literally couldn't test it out. I'd have to re-roll the whole character and do the campaign again. Meta will become more niche if respecs are free. I mean, it already is. It already is. It's not like once you're used to doing the campaign, it's hard to re-roll. And if you're reasonably good at the game, getting Orbs of Regret isn't exactly a difficult thing. Just like getting gold to swap to a definitely new meta build isn't hard either. Is there a boss in this map? Checkers? I want more Act 3 bosses. No. We can just go to the end of this map. Well, how much is the gold cost for you now, Jonathan? If you're respecking freely. Oh, you have to switch to the underground one. Okay. Like 5k per passive and I'm at endgame. So that could quickly head into the hundreds of thousands, I assume. Whoa. All damage shocks me. Nice. $250k for a smaller respec. I'm not sure what the income is at that level. I still think with early access, regardless, you should be freely experimenting. Especially if they can kill your build with a quick bug fix. Being attacked by electrical rats, how fitting. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Yeah, apparently Twitch has changed their UI. I don't know why. They've improved it for us all. You see, it was broken before. Now it's fixed, and we're all benefiting. Wow, useful flame wall. Amazing, and I got some fucking rare loot for it. Saints be praised.
I must travel light.
What are you carrying, lady? Hello, boss. There's like an arena here, but the boss is in there. True, let's get a loot filter after this. Actually, big true. I would only ever recommend BTTV for a chat add-on. It does them all. I've never had issues with it. A loot filter is something that'll change how loot visually appears on your screen. You can set your own parameters for it, but these pre-ones that are done, they're very, very useful because they'll make extra highlights on things you should definitely be picking up and really downplay things you probably never want to pick up. They're a kind of must-have in the ARPG world for those of you first jumping in. Where, boss? Over here. Yeah, 7TV I tried, I didn't like it. BTTV, literally if you go into the settings, you could turn on FFZ emotes, 7TV emotes, and you have them all. Literally the only one I use. This is my music. Well, this is Nups's music. This is more aggressive video game music. Is TTS off? No. It might be some of my headphones though, because I had to restart the PC. Give me a hot second. Give me a spicy second. Try it. So do a test, Bex. Send the testers. Okay, I saw something play. I didn't hear it though. Did you guys hear something?
I'll break you.
You're not hearing anything. Okay. It might also be we've been playing around with some OBS settings. Hold fire, team. Cody, thank you so much for the donations on Super Chat. You talked about gas station caffeine. I mean, the guys are going to look after me. I have full faith. I wouldn't go into this if I didn't have full faith the team would look after me. Despite the fact what some people think, the team does care about my well-being. Which, as you can imagine, is important. It would be kind of bad if that didn't work. Guys are obsessed with gas stations. I don't think I need to use gas stations. I assume the missions give you gas stations. Well, I assume the mission gives you all the gas you need. It's a driving simulator, not a fucking banal simulator. Why aren't I hearing that? Why are you not hearing that? I gave everything I had, and it resulted in fuck off.
Don't you mean it's a meaningful choice? XD.
Did you guys hear that? Okay, you heard that. I'm not hearing it. Checking. Let's go, let's resend it again.
26 months of empathy.
Huh. Weird. I have no idea. Okay. No idea. I was talking to you. Yeah, that should be working. That's not an issue with the TTS. It's an issue on my end. We did fuck about a lot with audio yesterday, though. Please have an Alexa with TTS when he's sleeping.
Chris, can we please have
Why
Alexa
do you not want me
with
to
TTS
sleep?
when he is sleeping? It will be funny.
Why? What's wrong with me sleeping? Is that not okay? We have a much better, stronger day. You know? The next day, we have a much more fantastical, energetic period of time. You aren't awake when you're asleep. Alright, just stay awake for 9 days. That can't possibly go wrong. That'll be a really fun experience to just send it to Manos. I can't even pick these things up. How big are they? Nighttime TTS for the alarm clock. Smart.
Yes, please nighttime TTS.
Ah!
Time for alarm clock 2. Electric Boogaloo.
A treasure room? I should take a look.
Colossal. Okay, we want that. We have to do a loot trip. What is that emo? Is that running over anime? Alright, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Anything good, my friend? Strength, no. 53 spell damage hit for spells. 3 mana per enemy killed. Ooh. No, no. Too strong for me. That could be good. Alright, I'm gonna YOLO it, see what we get.
Mike? Michael? Mikey? Hello? Mike, please tell us what Truckathon means and then Google what it
Mana
actually
Tempest.
means, please.
What is that? Creates a storm of arcane energies that empowers your mana costing spells while you're in sight. Double rune of power. Maintaining the storm constantly drains your mana, and each spell you cast causes it to drain faster. The storm will dissipate when you exit or it runs out of mana. The power spell gain 56% of damage as lightning damage. Buff causes lightning spells that cost mana to also chain to a target when chaining, but not chain further from them but not chain further from them. Projectiles from empowered lightning spells fork. 30% mana spent in the storm is added to the skill's mana cost per second. Oh, let's give that a whirl. Yeah, potentially very cool. What is our... Right, cast on shock can go. We'll do this after we finish this map. Yeah, no anime trucks. You guys severely overestimate the amount of people who enjoy anime. It's like 5 people. It is. It's really not as many as you think it is. Let's finish this map before we bug it with spells. You incredibly underestimate it. No. No, dude. Okay, the patch has definitely changed something. Bro, man. Fuck's sake. There's something really wrong with the map loading. This is not fair to my new PC. My new PC does not deserve this kind of horrendous treatment. Alright, let's go through the properties again and see if we need to redisable the cores. That fixed it for us last time. Mayhaps. Mayhaps, 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 mayhaps. Fingy wingies crossed. I haven't even got that much time to stream today. I wanted to get some good Act 3 bosses in. And I'm running into this shizer. Oh. Alright. Logging in again. I think we had to have the game open to do this. I'm somewhat remembering how we did it. Restore. Thank you. Open OBS. Hi. Back again. Oh, is there any other patch notes I need to be somewhat aware of? Hi, Zoe. Smelly Toe Zoe. You swapped to the Vulcan drivers? Yeah, I mean, it's just annoying, but, I mean, again, early access. I do have some forgiveness for it. Right, I think we have to boot the game for this to happen. Oh, the dodge changes in. Yeah, Furion messaged me about that, actually. Right, okay. Now we go here. And then we go to PoE. And then we say... How did I do this? Details. Set affinity. It has reactivated all the cores. Alright, disabling 2 of the cores. Okay. I bet we're fixed now. You need to do it every time you launch the game. Well, I'm done for today. Right? And I lost my map I was in. God fucking damn it. Okay. Let's fix this then. Like lightning bolt we don't care about. Okay, let's deactivate cast on shock, activate mana remnants. Let's put flame wall back as a spell I would actually like to use. Spell Cascade and Fortress. Yes. I want to... I have... Yeah, Jeweler's Orbs. Let me boost Spark. And let's put Pierce in there. It's my Pierce Gem in my stash. It is. Okay. Elemental Storm is good. Sigil of Power is fine. Flame Wall is fine. Do I have any more Jeweler's Orbs? And if... Okay, Mana Tempest is our new ability. Let's plug that in. We've got a couple of uncut skill gems. Okay, it has a longer cooldown, but it's bigger. That might be useful. Ooh, can you... That requires... Clarity requires more spirit. Okay. Can you use that with Mana Storm, even though it's draining mana? Mana Tempest? No. Okay. No. Okay. What can we use with Mana Tempest? Ah. 40% less cost. Skill mana cost converted to life. Skills empowered by support skills deal 50%. I mean, that's got to be one, right? The point is to boost our damage. Is that kind of it? Is it expensive? Not really. Yeah, I put clarity in Mana Remnants. I think it works in there. Yeah, clarity works in there. We have the spirit for this now. So that's not a problem. Arc. That's chain. Lightning warp we're using. I think that's it. So let's put this on a key binding. Mana Tempest. Which one are you? There. Alright. We need more stash tabs, by the way. One of them is dedicated to just trolling me. Jesus. Calm down. Tab 5 is vital. Right, tab 1 has got loads of room. Tab 3 is a dick. Tab 5 is Rat Jam Clown. Why do you need more stash tabs? Do you need more stash tabs to draw more things? Is that all that's happening here? Yeah, you got one more. Perfect. Perfect. Ah, perfect. Rarity. Ooh. Tabs are not correct order. Looks correct to me. Everything looks perfect. There's still a boss down here. Where? Where, boss? Is there a boss right here? Oh, it could be over there, I suppose. What does this Mana Tempest look like? Ooh. Sparkly. We probably need to invest in some mana regen. Oh, that is quite significant power increase. Alright, there's no way there's a boss there. It's got to be over here. I'm actually a little concerned about our mana regen now. I think we might need to do a passive tree rework. Oh, that drains your mana real fast. Holy. Woohoo, boss! If I set that up with the curse and stuff... Yeah, that is mana potion spam. Wait, we've checked here now. Where's the boss?
Not yet. Fire automaton.
Maybe it's here. Mayhaps. I've still, obviously I'm not used to the direction of the maps, but Christ. Sometimes you can walk right past something. Oh, it's definitely up here. Yeah, here we go. The Chamber of the Remnant. The Oubliette.
I can't do that yet.
This tracking is nutty.
Taste flame. Flesh bound.
Oh, as if. Ah! Ooh! Okay, I think we want to stay pretty close. They've really turned up their tracking on these melee swings for some of these guys.
Not yet.
Fucking hell! Hey, nice damage though, or what? You see my dam? Pretty good. When I stack all them CDs, damage is kind of cool, dude.
You dare disturb me.
I need more time.
Holy shit! What? What the hell, dude?
Not yet. Take my full power.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, okay. This boy's got some teeth. Oh, does Mana Tempest fade the second you go out of it?
I need more time. No mana. Not yet.
Taste flame.
Stone
Nice,
one,
boss.
your duty has ended.
Kind of a beastie boy. Yeah, he was just a smashing, crashing robot, that guy. A lot of bosses definitely are just so much easier standing next to them. It's kind of wacky. I think the new dodge mechanic has made it so, like, being in melee is just infinitely better. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. They might balance some of the bosses for melee. I mean, they just feel like they're so much harder at ranged. So much harder.
I need more time.
I have basically no support for fire at the moment. It's all lightning.
Victory is mine.
We are Mr. Sparkly Boy. We are all lightning pen and interactions with lightning. Shock. Palpatine build. Yeah, we're sparkles. I need some new glam to match my sparkly nature.
Not yet.
I have lightning penetration, Woden, to get through lightning resistance. I'm not sure what our lightning pen is at yet. Where does it even show it? Does it show it on the spell itself?
Spark projectiles bounce off walls.
Where do you get your... Is it here? There we go. 27 so far. Spark projectiles. Spark projectiles. Spark, spark, spark projectiles.
I need more time.
Sparky, spark, spark projectiles. Joaquin, I'm here to see you. Spark projectiles. Spark, spark, spark. Spark projectiles. Yeah, but it's Diddy Demon. Thank you very much. Thanks, brother. Oh, the M Plus cross-check. Can you link it, Reels? I have no idea. Have they simplified the system? That's really what I'd be interested in. Ooh, applied and gains per second. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is a nice life flask. Very nice. Oh god, it comes with a graph. Next week's update, the Siren Isle patch will make several adjustments to the availability of the gilded crests and the acquisition of all crest types. The pinnacle of available gear from a season are meant to be rare, but we've seen feedback that both the availability of these crests and the costs are prohibitive. Currently, now scaled by keystone level, by completing the keystone outside of the timer, now always deducts 4 crests. Okay. So they made the gear cheaper. Okay. For players who are functionally finished with the gearing journey, the bar for the Harbinger of the Gilded achievement has been too high, precluding the use of crafted gear. Okay, I don't care about the achievement. Change the crest rewards have 2 aims. Ideally, challenge and reward should be directly correlated. Until now, players whose primary goal was optimizing crest income were incentivized to run the lowest difficulty that awarded their desired crest type, even if they were capable of completing much more challenging content. This had the secondary effect of making it much harder for players just entering the Gilded range to find groups for keys, because they were often competing for slots against Giga Chads. While it's important for all members of the M Plus group to have a shared interest in finishing the dungeon within the timer, rather than just a key holder, dropping from a reward of 12 crests down to 5. Oh, I see. So, the change is, you won't get as many in the lower ones. And they'll buff them, so incentivize the good players. Was this... I haven't played M Plus this season. I made it kind of a point not to do M Plus this season. I didn't really enjoy it. But I can imagine a snowball effect at level 8 of just people... all full of the best guild players going. Preventing anybody with a lower score from even taking part, which is completely not fun in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, you got people 615 trying to get spots for 635. Yeah, it's just not fun.
What do you mean? Some odds and ends with its idea.
Well, see how it plays out in practice.
Keep your eyes sharp.
People still prefer Path of Least Resistance. That would be my forte on it, is people are now used to this and Path of Least Resistance. Will people prefer easier keys and less things? Potentially.
Ah, I should call Alva. This is the largest soul core I've ever seen.
Oh, you like my big juicy soul core, do you, Alva?
There is still late. Maybe the con. Good luck.
Preach now, you have a good
Alva
sim
loves
rig.
my
You should
big
try
soul
some
core.
of the better racing sims that
She
are on the
fucking loves
market
it.
after the Truckathon. iRacing, Assetto Corsa, and Assetto Corsa Evo when it comes out.
Willow de Marique. I need more time.
Okay, we need more defenses. We are definitely hitting a little wally wall here, my friends. A little wally wall. Instantaneous death, destruction, menace, and no purpose. Kind of swarmers. I did forget that I can literally inhabit these bodies and take them over. I can call them down, so I should remember I could do that with these big AoE pucks. Whoa, hello. Hey, buddy. You alright? You look angry. What are you mad about?
Not yet. Die once more.
Jesus Christ. When I pop these cooldowns, I am a killing machine. An absolute killing machine. It requires quite a little bit of setup, but it's a fucking monster when it goes. Did anybody see what stage of Root of Power I'm getting to with,
Not yet.
with that mana drain ability? Because it seems to be, like, loads of it. Yeah, Nups, who puts this players together, is a very big fan of Tekken 8, so you will find that in there. Stage 1? There's no way. With a conductivity drop? There's no way.
I need more time.
There's no way. Piss off, Ghost. Checkpoint Charlie, I see it. Check shops, we do need to do some upgrades.
I'll need a larger soul core for this.
I need a fatter soul core. The ladies love my fat soul core. Dude, I can't see the ground effect under all these things. Stash tab 4 already full. Your entire daily gameplay should not be how do I fill this stash tab.
I can't do that yet.
You just check there's no room left whatsoever. Okay, so there's one thing in it, I guess. Oh dear.
I can't do that yet.
Literally one thing. What are we doing for Christmas? We're having a quiet one this year, actually, because of the subathon and whatever. We're entertaining Emma's parents. Cooking a dinner. We've decided on lamb. It will be a lamb dinner. Dude, I clearly moved out of the way. Fucking right. Told you, there's no turkey in my house. Ain't no way.
Take my true power.
Ain't no way, ain't no how. Cannibalism? Gobble it up. Bernard Matthews in shambles. Turkey dinosaurs for Chrissy dinner. Very nice. Very nice. I can't tell you how fat potato smileys are responsible for my health. Potato smileys were. At my high school, you could buy a bag of 25 smileys for £5 for breakfast.
I need more time.
It is absurd. 25. So they sold them in bags of 5, like a white paper greasy bag. They sold them in bags of 5, 10, and 25. And obviously it was supposed to be the sharer bag. You know, like a large pizza's for sharing. Which apparently you guys don't believe in either. Yeah, exactly. Some proper gobblers going on. There was this this friend of mine who had 25 smileys every morning. And he was just called the Smiley Kid. Smileys. 8 o'clock in the morning, 25 smileys in the fucking gob. He loved it. He fucking loved it. $25 smileys. He would share. He would give you one. But like one. You know. So that's nice. Man's not made of smileys. I don't think he even... I think it was his lunch money. I don't think he ever even ate lunch. I think he just had 25 smileys for breakfast and called it a day. It was not me. No, I was a big cereal eater. What's a smiley? It's a potato... Like a processed potato face. Like a hash brown, but in the shape of a smiley face. We can corrupt stuff? Oh, sick. I haven't got anything I want to corrupt. I don't have got anything I want to corrupt. That chest could be nice if we exalt slam it, maybe. They're gross. They're just potato. Corrupt your staff or no balls. What's our brick chance? Have they changed the brick chance? What's my replacement? Yeah, the chest is good, but it's not even full stats yet. Oh, besides 6% cold resist. Is that my T1 resist again? Fuck yeah, dude. I'm your man. I mean, the chest isn't good. It's got good life on it, but... Why am I carrying all this dog? I'll send the boots. No risk, no reward. Well, we can't exalt slam all this. Right, let's send the chest, and we'll wear the other chest, if needs be. Right, we're going to corrupt the chest. This is definitely going to work out so well for us. You ready?
Of course. It's a form of harmless corruption. Still, unpredictable.
Did it do anything? I don't think it did anything. Oh, thank you, Starscream. That's great. Yeah, I really think it did nothing. What's 10% fire resist? Oh, sweet. Thank you. See, sometimes it gives you a fucking item for it. Sometimes it doesn't. It's in early access. And they give you an item to click in a map that's constantly filled with you having to pick up shit to put in altars.
I do know a way out.
That is a lot of words. Check your first corrupt? No, because it'll be something fucking really good. And you're like, I'm Polish. Everyone look at me. I'm not reading all those words. I've just played Road Trader. I've had my fill of reading for like the century for at least till the end of year. Yes. Racist? What the fuck? I got you, Mina. I'll break from reading. Now we're here to kill.
Not yet.
We're here to blow things up for a bit. That's fine. Truck Simulator lore. Is there a story to the game? What if they put like a modified campaign in involving
Still
Scratch? I wonder if that's what they've been
Tetris
doing.
with bag. I still have a grab all and sell and disenchant need to change how I do it.
I assume they would have had to put some sort of campaign in, right? It is a game after all. You're a trucker playing paying child support. That's really dark. Stage 3. I saw it. All right, we do go to stage 3 there. Very nice. Stage 3 is good enough. That's big damn increase. Okay, please stop. I have no flask charges left. Calm down. Define and deliver the water chip. Dark Knight, thank you. Sell disenchant. Still get used to playing Tetris. Uh-huh. I like Wellfinder build. This is good shit, this, where you go out and come straight back in. It did not crash, though. Praise be to the core change.
Test, Mike 2, can you hear me?
Game working 100% now. What's my FPS? 120, capped. I am over these charging four-handed idiots. Go away.
I can't do that yet. Out of mana.
14 ping, Virgin Internet, baby. When it works great. When it works. Which is not always.
Didn't break a sweat.
But when it does work, it works really good. I know I've got a talent to spend. I'm not sure what I'm going to put it on yet, actually. I think we might need to rejig a little bit. We were using crits to summon Tempest, which is working fine. I think we can probably take those points out and maybe go for some flat damage. Mana regen might be a better move at the moment. Before it gets too expensive to mess around with. We might even have to consider getting some defenses. Jesus! Calm the fuck down. I imagine freeze builds are very good. I don't like them myself. I'd say I wouldn't use it. Skills for the class it might fit in? Maybe. At the moment, I'm kind of focused on a singular approach.
I need more time.
We could go for... I mean, we could also transfer to a more elementalist build as well. Where we're using flame walls and such.
This is what I need. Back to the generator.
Wait, did I pick that up? Lol, you can pick it up through the wall? Fair. Is there any... Is there any other bosses down here we've not done? There is. Zakotal is down here somewhere.
By Garukan!
Yeah, I mean, I know the respec things are so... I've asked them many times about it. They seem to think it's very important that you can't really respec too much. I personally find it less fun, but here we are.
Has a new face.
They say why? They just feel it should be, it's integral to the feeling like this is your character and it makes sense, and bricking it is part of the fun and all that kind of thing.
I must admit, it is impressive that all this still functions.
It's kind of a meaningful choice angle.
Fall before me.
Are they that out of touch now? Just how they like their game.
Not yet.
I think that there's a concept that a lot of game devs have. It's not just a GGG thing. Obviously, WoW's had it as well. Is that the you should feel this tie and connection to your character, and specking is a big part of that. Even the, you know, the good and the bad, the rough with the smooth.
Not yet.
Oh, this guy's gonna fucking murder me. Popping all coolies, going huge. Didn't quite kill him.
Die, forgotten.
But we did a lot. Yeah, you'd think in the early access they want more people messing around with different things, right? To find where the promised land. But I mean, being PoE players are so hardcore in general, like the serious players, that if you tell them to re-roll, they'll just do it and they don't care. They'll just play regardless. So they're probably out, and they will probably do more testing than anyone else. So it's not like they're not going to get that information, I suppose. I think that's also a big worry about if you give something in the early access that's not going to be part of the main game, like early respecs, and they're definitely not going to include it, people will be pissed. What's Lazuli? Manor. Anybody seen a checkpoint anywhere where a boss might be? I know it's kind of jam, I'm just wondering what stat that carries with it on rings. It is mana rings. I wonder if this is the boss that appears after we activate the other generator. Might be. I mean, we've done kind of the whole map here from what I can see. Unless there's one pathway you didn't go in. The important one. I don't think respecking should be free, but certainly attainable rather quickly. Could be here. That looks like it could be an arena of sorts. Nah. Nope. Okay, I'm not sure where this boss is. I did see complaints about the map size. I'm not sure what it's like in actual mapping, whether you get, like, these full-size maps. On the one hand, it does mean that you'll get more out of that map, right? In theory. Instead of running many, many maps. The only downside is because our movement is so much slower in this one compared to 1, it can feel like you're trekking for an eternity.
It appears this place now teems with energy. I should be quick.
Go near Alba. There's a lot of downtime. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot of fucking just running around. I'm sure there's a balance. I mean, I know some people are mapping like every 30 seconds. Tea? I've not even seen Breach yet.
Oh dear. Now we just have to remove it from that giant construct. Good luck.
Oh, bye. Hello.
Behold, the storm.
Whoa, okay, that goes out in a triangular formation. Noted.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, he's shooting its ruby penis at me.
Alva, I should plunge you into a pit of scorpions for
Oh, that was fine. We have a ludicrous DPS burst now. It's actually really nice. Yeah, we have the ability, if we can set it up, to absolutely fucking hammer a boss to death. Go back to the infested barons. Alright, where are we? For considering what we had an hour ago, yes, that is disgusting burst.
Wow. Good luck.
Alright, did we get anything good? We've got no exalts, have we? Let's boost Mana Tempest. And Lightning Walk. Conductivity. Mana, cold resist, cold damage. Yeah, don't care about that. Trash. Trash. We should go and do some shopping. Trash. Trash. Need more exalts, man. A lot more energy shield. We're dropping some ints, which is some damage. And that's about it. That chest, even without its upgrades, is kind of better. I wish we could put some int on it, though. That would be nice. That would be very, very nice. But we can't. So we won't. It's also got no slots on it. We haven't got any, have we? No, we don't. See if this mana ring will become something nice. Grim. Alright, that can go now. I still would really like some exalts to mod these boots game. If you're feeling generous in any way. At some point. I need some socketed gear. That would be nice. Some actual sockets. Yeah, let's sort the loot filter out, shall we? We got some rares, I think, here. Alright.
It's a deal.
Okay.
Take care.
What is this? Complete this. Is this a level 2 ascension? Complete this ascension trial. It's got additional ascension skill points. It is. Oh, will not grant. Never mind. There's a word in there I should read. That's just the opportunity to run it again. Okay. What have you got to sell? Anything?
Some odds and ends we found in the jungle.
We certainly don't need more spirit right now. That's for sure. I feel like you just buy these and send regals at them and hope for the best. Movement speed boots. Holy shit. They exist. They're dex boots, though. Good resists, too. No life. Those boots are just fucking too expensive. They're only 6 grand. Mana, good resists. Yeah.
You best be happy with that price.
We take those. 100%. Where's the crafting bench? Where's that? What are the belts?
Don't get eaten.
It's not part of the vision. Sarky bastards.
Don't drink.
It's not part of the vision. Right, are we respecking a bit here? Maybe. I think I should actually... Yeah, I should take these points out and go into intelligence. It's a flat damage upgrade.
Quickly.
A step closer to legend.
Alright, it's 1,000 gold apiece. Yeah, 1k for now. Where else have we got dead points? What are these doing? Right, that's spell damage bonus. I'm not yeah, okay. I think we are getting the 8% cast speed pretty regularly. I'm okay with that. I don't think we need this dex anymore. We got 72 dex, but I think a lot of that is coming from our necklace, actually. We got like a heavy dex necklace, didn't we? Yeah. Shift-click the node to see the damage changes. No skills affected. I have int stacking here. So I get 2% increased lightning damage per 10 intelligence. What? Mike's making shit up? What do you mean? I'm not making anything up. It's right fucking there. It's on the screen. What do you mean? Fuck you, dude. Mike's making shit up. It's fucking written right in front of your eyes. Fucker. Alright. Lightning penetration. Making shit. Oh, I'm gonna fucking slap you. We get 50% spell damage on recent crit. I'm okay with that as well. Alright, raw spell damage. I think in a minute, if we were to refund anything, it's just these couple of dex nodes we took. So in. Yeah, we got 2 more there. What's our dex requirement? What's our highest dex requirement? That's just int. That requires 30. 14. I am getting 25 dex from there. We need a new mana flask, considering... We need mana regen, I think, is next thing. Did this guy have a good mana flask?
Ah, some pretty things, yes?
Do we risk the gargantuan? It's only 700. Let's see what we can do with it. Right, we're definitely going to get some good rolls on this. You watching? It's going to be fucking gangster. I might YOLO it with an alchemy. Can we even rare these? We can't, right? Can you rare them in PoE 2? No, I don't think, no, you can't. Okay. Alright. Really good one coming now. You ready? Uh-huh. Seems like it's alright. Right, where are we putting these talent points? What's up here? 60% increased maximum energy shield, 20% slower start of energy shield. I might have to take 2 defensive points. I can't look. Gross. Ugh.
Still alive. Take your time. My tribe could use
Jesus.
their work.
Can I swap these at any time, these dex nodes? No, I don't have to talk to the fella. He's not gonna... Like, if I click refund passive, is he gonna undo that entire chain? Ah, I can swap it here, okay. Did we take any more? Well, that's okay. spell damage, and oh, reduced cat speed. Gross. Okay. I mean, obviously it's not a perfect build by any means, or what would be considered best, but I can't see anything that's like egregious, I don't think. I do want to change this gem, but I've never seen another gem. I've legit just never seen another jewel. Regal it, you poor. Regal it. You ready? It's gonna be awesome. Awesome. So good. Oh. Magnificent. Actually, like, build enabling. Yeah, just build enabling. I say we Chaos Orbit now. We've got a 1 in 3 of it we've got like a 66% chance if we Chaos Orbit of something good, something bad going away. It won't get rid of the cast speed, honest. Oh, awesome. Minions get 6% to all elemental resistances. Now that's a fucking jewel. That is such a good jewel when you think about it. Like, that's pretty top tier. That's some good shit right there. Sometimes people ask me, how do you live the dream so much? And I'm like, you know, what, is there jewels in here? Poison on hit, not back. I'm bleeding. Awesome. Time to swap to a cold minion build. Nah. What does this say? Oh, I have got a thing. I can go and ascend again. That's going to be really, really hard, isn't it? The Chimeral Inscribed Ultimatum. The Trials of Chaos. Let's go and do the Slithering Dread first. Yeah. Who's this? So, I need to call my mummy. Don't give a sub to Cane Killer. He's trolling. Let me just call my mummy.
Hi chat. Mike can't hear me but you can. When he comes back everyone tell him oh no the pigeon.
All right. Okay. Where are we going for chaos? The Venom Crypts, the Bog, the Wetlands. Find the source of the Akuli poison. Where the fuck is that?
66% chance you say.
I'm not reading your shit.
You know they say that all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Mike and you
Where do
can
we
see
find
that
the source of the
statement is
poison?
not true.
Towards the waterways.
See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50
Why not
chance
trying
of
this
winning.
out there tomorrow? Do you
But
happen to
I'm
have
a
any
genetic
ice swap
freak
mistakes to
and I'm
avoid?
not normal.
Your first time
So
through,
you got
don't
a
worry about it.
25%.
Really don't.
At
You gotta
best
fuck up.
at beat
It's
me.
fine, Wrestle.
Then you add Jack to the mix. Your
It's
chances
really fine.
of winning drastic
My
go
advice
down.
is just take it in. Mess around with currency. Don't feel you need to save it for all time. It's unnecessary.
Planning on trying this either today or tomorrow, would you happen to have any advice
it doesn't
on
play
what
for me, no.
mistakes to avoid?
That's
for
why
a
Dreed's written an
first-time
essay.
pro player?
So, in many ways,
Also,
I'm
what
thankful.
was up with that pigeon?
It's when Liam writes essays. That's
I
bad.
can't do that yet.
Yes, the subathon begins tomorrow. So we will be finishing early today. We're finishing in about an hour. I have to take my PC out of here. I have to take my camera out of here. You don't need to make an announcement. I can still read it, Bex. It's all good. Fucking scrub. I just hope... I don't know how realistic these driving simulators are. I assume they're pretty good.
$24
Wait for me to download PoE2 Guild. Well, we will be playing a lot of other games during it. So don't worry about that too much. We will be doing that.
Ah, toxins.
Oh, this is to the Temple of Chaos. Is that auto drive? Do you mean cruise control? I would hope so. Trucks have cruise control. I want to rest my ankle at some point, otherwise I might get exhausted. Will you drunk drive? No. I'm not even comfortable with that in a virtual sense. The Matland Waterways is what I'm looking for. Fuck off, I'm having cruise control. Going across Europe, I'm not fucking resting my foot on the accelerator the whole way. How many gears does a truck have? Haven't they got loads? The gearbox that they've given me's got 7 things on it. 16? How does that work then? It was like double clutch it or something? Where am I starting from? I have no idea. Has half gears. I'll figure it out. You listen to driver time while playing? Oh, Phil, if I'm doing something wrong, don't get mad, alright? Because I will do something wrong, and it's fine. The gears are -8 +8? The fuck does that mean? How do I do a negative gear? No, I can go to the bathroom whenever I want. I need a piss. I'm not sitting there for like an hour waiting for a gas station. No, it's not realistic. Come on, man. That's something angry Phil not to get angry. Yeah. You gotta use a porta potty. I'm not peeing in a bottle.
Not yet.
What do I know? I just had some prep. Like, basically, they were just saying, like, well, give us the full scoop in the morning. So I'd be here in the morning if you can. And then... essentially, once I have that, I'll know what I'm doing. That's kind of it. I was only allowed in the meeting momentarily, and then they sent me away because they had things to discuss. And I was told to go and set up cameras and start wiring audio. That was my prep meeting. Usual start time was starting at 9 a.m. So I just want to say, anybody who is, and again, I'm not trying to anticipate this, but anybody who's preparing like to gift subs and stuff, because it is a subathon. Obviously, the main goal is to try and hit the 9 days. I think they've got set up. Because we run a point system here, all the features they have planned. I think Chris explained this yesterday, but if you weren't here, you won't lose that benefit on goals and things like that. You'll go into a... you earn points that you can spend however you want. I think Chris gave an overview yesterday, so... I know that was a thing that some people have if they have mini sub goals, and they're like, well, I subbed before the goal was up and I didn't get to do it. That's not going to be a thing. I'm not peeing in a bottle. Why do you guys want me to put my dick in stuff? My dick goes into one place, and it's happy there. It likes it there. It's been there for 20 years. It's comfy. It's like my favorite MMO. It's right there. It doesn't go into my hand. It is carried by both my hands.
Anything that you desire, set it off.
No, we don't need to go to the bottom.
Mike may not have heard this sound bit, but some of you have, and therefore my desire to torment has been satisfied.
Taking it out for 20 years. I seal it. This is weird because I've got 2 children. I am not I don't know why you guys are obsessed with how I'm going to pee. I'll go to the toilet like a fucking normal person. Oh, we've done that one already. Where is this waterways thing? Sam, are you proud of me and Chris? 9 cameras. No, 8 cameras. 7 microphones. And we have talkback. Are you proud, Sam? It only took us 4 hours. But we did it. Oh, it turns out, Sam, the only thing you need for talkback, it's really easy actually, is you need multiple Scarlet Solos and a road mixer. And you can get it working. Pretty incredible tech, actually.
Victory is mine.
Chris started explaining at work, I hated all of it. But it works. It does work. We solved it. All you have to do is stop trying to plug cables. What is this now? I need to go here. Yeah, all you have to do is remember you don't have to plug the thing into the thing. You can plug one thing into 2 things. And if you let go of that restriction, the world's your oyster. Why don't you just have a TeamSpeak server that was streamed for talkback? That was brought up. And apparently that is to be for something else. So that functionality was not allowed. I am as in the dark on this as you are, for the most part. I'm glad you guys sorry. We didn't need it. I was like, Chris was like, I think we could do talkback. And I heard the words talkback, and I was like, why?
I need more.
It's like that way I can like say things like, well, you're gonna do something, or like, don't take another delivery or something. I was like, I don't understand why we need this. Like, none of this makes sense to me. Why don't we just not do it and live our lives?
Thank you.
It's not. Our next investment next year is a proper mixer that we can route audio through. It keeps coming up. Keep convincing myself it's not a big deal and we don't need it. And then it comes up again. Like, once every 2 months, it happens again. Yeah, we're going to get one. We'll probably have a chat with you, Sam, about anything you recommend. Like, it just... Okay. I am... Where is the source of the Akar cool shit? None of these have a quest thing over them. Is it something to do with the jungle ruins? I bet it is. It's that venom thing. How do you have all those cameras? Well, we have 3 studio cameras. We have 4 DSLR cameras. And we have many webcams. So, mix all those together and you can very quickly start mounting up a lot of cameras. We're using 2 broadcast headsets. 2 broadcast headsets. Oh, I'm going to die. 3 Yetis. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Chris apparently has been filming the construction of this thing as it's been going on, so I'll be interested to see that when you guys get to see it. A gear shift cam? Look, he's changing gear. Look, behold his hand clutched on the knob. Is that what you want? Behold the sight of Mike clutching the knob. Half-Life 3 is going to be announced at the Game Awards? Bullshit. 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 Even if they did announce Half-Life 3, I don't believe it until I see it. And it'll probably be in 2029.
Wish that was
I literally don't believe it until we see it. When is the Game Awards? It's tonight, isn't it? Whoa, I'm going to die. Yep. Tonight at midnight, I'm slightly busy.
I need more time.
You're struggling to get invested in PoE? Is it, it's not your first time though, is it, Sam? Yeah, PoE 2 is a very different game. This one suits me more with these boss encounters and the dodging and stuff. This is more up my alley than PoE 1 was. I'd only be sad if PoE 2 gets to like one-clapping bosses. Like this, where I have to pay attention to these amazing animations, is totally my jam.
I need more time.
This is way more in my wheelhouse. Yeah, full like one clapping all the maps and all the mobs. That's not my interest at all. It's one of the reasons I'm okay with underpowered builds. I know people, a lot of people are like, your damage is low and shit. But also I get better boss encounters out of it. So I'm kind of alright with it, to be honest with you. I've never seen, genuinely, such great animations. And the hitboxes, for the most part, there's been some weird ones, are Souls-like. They're really, really well done. Ziggurat and Cam. You already have that cam. You see a knob on screen right now. You're being very aggressive, Vex. So pissed in your pie. The Ascendancy trial was needlessly hardcore, I think. And I don't know what level 2 is like. We'll see it shortly. Well, yeah, I agree. I think the Ascendancy trial, at least the first one, was needlessly punishing. There's a lot of builds that don't even work on the idea of not getting hit. Like, it's counterintuitive for sort of how people play the game. I'm dead. Okay, God bless DPS. I think I got lucky. I got 3 escape runes in mine. I mean, I did choose them, sure, but still. Ah, we found it. Glory be. Imagine running a Thorns build. Yeah, exactly, bro. That is coming for your soul.
What is worse, snakes or scorpions? Wild beasts.
It gets reduced, but it's still not nice, right? Does block completely... If you block something, does it totally reduce the honor penalty? Yeah, I was hoping we'd just have a variety of choices to go through. I guess everybody do them. It's based on damage taken, so I am not in a good place with that. Understood. Something to bear in mind. I have felt like clicking random shit in PoE 2 is better. You know, like, instead of ignoring everything like in PoE 1. I will say I'm not totally sold on the new gem system. I think I prefer PoE 1s. And getting, like... I don't know, like, having multiple... there's something about getting an item and getting, like, that really high link on the armor itself. And the one type of support gem thing, I'm not totally sold on that yet.
Not yet.
It might grow on me a little bit. So far, I think I prefer the other one. Yeah, I know there's some people much prefer this one. There's just something cool about 5 link, you know, when you get it, and then you can kind of craft some of it later on. The only thing I didn't like was spamming a million fucking links to get them to link up. Like, that was just needlessly annoying. So that I don't mind. I certainly don't miss, like, colouring either. So pros and cons to both, I guess. Oh, man, you have a lot of stuff. Watch the DPS here. You ready?
I can't do that yet.
Boom. Get fucked. Get absolutely fucking shreked. Only takes me like 7 global cooldowns to set that up. But when I do... We bring the fury and the lightning. I'm fucking Raiden, baby. Checkpoint. Boss time. Rats. Oh, they body blocked each other in the doorway. Lol. That's a lot of poison you're spitting at me. That is a huge amount of poison you're spitting at me. Please don't.
I need more time.
Awesome. Like 60 gold. Sick. Wow! For me? Amazing! I haven't checked into any other builds. I've been actively avoiding looking at what's good, so I can make mistakes and see where this build takes us. I've got some ideas. I don't know whether we lean towards stacking int and mana and just have a big ass mana shield. Maybe even take CI. So because resistances seem really hard to come by, so just ignoring chaos resist might be fun. We're a long way off deciding that. Let's go with huge mana pool, mana shield.
You are nothing.
We'll see. Are there 0 resistance gains on the passive tree? I haven't seen one. I assume it's all based about these side bosses that are giving some. A few switch ones. I haven't seen any life ones either. Maybe they felt those ones were like kind of mandatory, so it was just worth removing them. Yeah, I've got no socketed gear yet to put some of these bonuses in. Hello? I need to check here. The amount of times I've walked past the one corridor that's got something in. Fucking knew it as well. Yeah, do get blinders. The con is that you likely won't stumble into like a very high power meta build. Very unlikely. And you might even reach a point where your build is like just not good enough to get certain content done defensively or offensively in some way, and changing it to something that is kind of out of your means. Certainly if you're not an experienced player, but that's totally okay. That's totally fine, because then you have a choice of either make a fresh one, then you can copy a build, so you have the confidence it's going to be pretty good, or
I can't do that yet.
Or make another style of class and go through the same process again. It depends on where you want to get up to. Are you making a character on your first time that you expect to kill absolutely everything with? Solo? I know Ziz has very different opinions to me on this, but that's how I prefer to play. Are we using a trigger build, Kiva? I've completely unspec'd the trigger thing. It just barely works anymore. The new map is just, do you mean one death and you're out? Hello, the Den of the Serpent Priestess. No boss. Oh. Ha ha! 30% increased elemental ailment threshold. Mana region.
Don't drink the water.
I won't. Should we try and ascend? Mayhaps. He's all 9s. I have nothing else to upgrade. So yeah, let's check the ascend. No purrs. No purrs. No purrs.
Still alive. Some odds in it. It's a deal.
25 gold for these, right?
Don't drink the water.
Alright, travel to the Chimeral Wetlands. Alright, let's try and ascend again. I imagine we're going to get absolutely fucked. Okay. The Temple of Chaos.
Fall before me.
I don't know if someone's done a newbie yet. Has anyone found them? They had all sorts of stuff on the announcement where they were like, we're not going to tell you what's in here.
Not yet.
I assume some people have done the pinnacle bosses. We are traveling to the Temple of Chaos. I wonder how many of them were killed using builds that have been nerfed now.
I need more time.
Grit made a quick review of PS2 Access and said the higher maps are insanely overtuned. People have got through them though. I wonder if it's more a side effect that the gearing is slower in PoE 2. And people are expecting to whiz through the maps like at a PoE win rate. It's like, you kind of need to spend some time in the lower maps before you move up to the other ones. So I've no doubt people are farming the high-end maps now. Or maybe they felt it was overtuned at the start, and now they've got the gear for it or the setup for it, and now they're actually making headway. A ruthless player will do it. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. Enjoy your pet, my friend. Well, I'm already very used to getting one shot. You can put filters on. I keep meaning to put a loot filter on. I haven't. Because I'm a baddie.
I can't do that yet. Die!
A Varlob? Yo! Alright. And an essence.
I need more time.
Not bad.
Not yet.
No! Did I just get corpse exploded?
2 years, had such a good time on this stream. Super excited for the subathon. By the way, why the fuck is the stream title now on the top? What the hell?
One of these days. One of these days. Fuck's sake. I need to write a note or post it on my monitor. Just move away from mobs when they die. Just move the fuck away.
I need more time.
What is the Truckathon? I'll show you in a sec, dude. It's going to be kind of huge. It's definitely the biggest project we've ever done on the channel. I think it's going to be awesome. I did not like Warrior. Was not a fan. Which annoyed me because I was looking forward to it. But yeah, tomorrow morning it kicks off. It's going to be a pretty intense first day is what I'm told. It's going to be a pretty intense trial by fire, so...
Not yet. Dad, take you.
We're doing damage now. I've got some combos that are developing now, which is nice. 2 subs do I sub for 2 months? No, it's if you gift 2 subs to the channel, which gives 2 random people here a subscription. So to give you context, a lot of companies realize that like sponsoring streamers for games they were already going to play and their audience was already going to watch wasn't a particularly wise use of cash. So it was discovered with like Final Fantasy XIV did it very well and a couple of other games, and then Diablo 4 followed in. It's like you do want your biggest content creators to put the most eyeballs on your game to be invested and have a good reason to be there, even though they probably already are. So they did drop these campaigns with like gifted subs and things. It's worked out very well for streamers and the community in general, and the company's benefit. It's not perfect, but it's fine. I'm sure you guys have noticed more recently a lot of people who don't play certain games are doing like the big campaigns for them these days. Even PoE did it. We had a lot of people at the LA test event who'd never played Path of Exile in their life. Because they wanted that understanding of like, what will people who aren't familiar with the game be like? We had plenty of people there who were like, I've never played PoE 1. You want to join the guild? Sure, dude. One sec. I can see the point, right? Well, the idea is they don't have to pay the streamers. The streamers do get a something for marketing it, and ideally the people who already invested in the game get something, like pets, cosmetics, and things like that. I'm not upset at the idea. Yeah. We've done well. Like, we're very good with our sponsored streams. So Nups generally knows what I'll like. He's pretty good about it. I think it hurts him a little bit how much he has to turn down. As you can imagine, the amount of anime games that come across our table are extensive, especially with our links to FF14. A lot of anime comes across Nups' desk, I think, and he's like... He actually told me the other day that we had a potential on the table that he wanted to bring to me, which was Infinity Nikki. Because you guys were memeing about it, and I was talking about it in the meeting, and he went, well, now that you mention it, they did want you to do a sponsored stream of Infinity Nikki. I was like, really? That's a really cool story. Do it, you coward! No, the time has passed. Nups knows. Nups knows. Nups knows. Yeah, I got you, Pluto. Nups knows. And you declined? Yeah. Am I the best person to talk about a game like that? The stuff I like is very early access stuff, because I think we do kind of okay with stuff that we know is not finished yet. To see what it's like we had with that MMO we played the other day. Where is the fucking Temple of Chaos? For Christ's sake, these maps. I feel like I've traveled Europe already looking for this fucking place. No, I'm not fighting him again. No, he can fuck off. I'll give it one go.
Must you kill a child? Look around, Mike. You are sitting in the Temple of Chaos.
I get one shot by his flame breath if it lands on me. Right, I've got a lot to set up here. Hold on.
Not yet.
Ooh, burn!
I need more time.
Get fucked, dude. We've still got one to land on. Jesus Christ, dude. Our damage is so high compared to what it was. Holy fuck. You think I would enjoy Honkai Star Rail? Really? Welcome to the stream. I can see it's your first day. I hope you enjoy your stay. Got your tray. Tomorrow is going to be a wild and wacky stream day. Hey, Blue Protocol's back on the menu. They're releasing it now. It's no longer cancelled. Oh, don't freeze me.
I can't do that yet.
Jesus Christ, you do a lot of damage. That was with curse and all damage buffs.
I'll wank my way and you wank yours.
I think I fucked my Po2 character up and it stopped working and stuff stopped dying. How
What
fixed?
game is this from? This
Also
song is
obligatory
badass.
clown.
Is it Spanish? Oh, it's nuts. When the song comes on, it's a fucking vibe. It's the Russian from Atomic Heart. It's fucking cool. I like the song. I want to play that Atomic Heart.
I need more time.
I think this song's a fucking banger, to be honest.
Not yet.
I got some more Atomic Heart. I think this is a fucking banger, Mike. I haven't played the game, but like this is a tune.
I can't do that yet.
I am feeling better about my build right now. Defensively, we're absolute dog shit. That's what needs fixing, really. But I like the fact that we can burst when needs be. Where is this fucking temple? Holy shit, dude. I've just seen Jeweler's Orbs as random drops. There is a quest in one of the Act 3 maps that guarantees one. I assume you have. Near the Chimera? No, that's the Machinarium, Joaquin's place. We've been there. top right, up here. Fuck you, Brackers, man. It's got to be this passage, this thin dick here. This disappointing girlfriend relationship destroying thin dick. Oh, and now the map extends fucking endlessly again. Oh, it's here. No, this is another fucking mini-boss. I've done this shit already.
I need more time. Die forgotten.
The essence of electricity. That could be really good. Ooh, upgrades a normal item to a magic one with a lightning modifier. Wait, it only goes to magic? Fuck's sake. Alright, it's not here. I have found literally everything in this map except the temple. And the map keeps going. Oh my god.
Hi Mike, I'm really looking forward to you finally
Patrick.
playing Kingdom Hearts during the
Alright, here we go.
A woman that rejected her destiny comes to forge another.
Alright, sound cues can be important. Don't.
Chaos only favors those who are capable.
Okay. Rings of Doom appear on the ground, which grow over time, exploding. Monsters release deadly volatiles on death. Oh no. Buffs expire 3 times faster, and debuffs expire 3 times slower.
This is the important
I'll
sound.
do rings.
Be careful where you stand. Are you ready, Challenger?
Oh, that is huge.
Swine. I need more time.
This thing appears to take 0 damn.
Not yet.
May your next
Fuck!
attempt prove more fruitful.
Is that it? Is that GG's? Can we go again? Yeah. Pool's closed. I was a bit greedy there. I saw the purple volatile boys coming at me. I thought we were kind of fine. We weren't. I wanted to burst.
I hope your next attempt will be more favorable.
Oh, shut up. Extra chaos damage. Vines. Pyramid objects appear, projecting 4 rotating lasers that inflict corrupted blood on hit. That sounds horrible. Okay, we go with this.
They strike with dark intent.
That sounds fucking horrible.
I need more time.
Oh, that is like buried under the ground. That is really hard to see. Where did you go? Is it dead?
Not yet.
Okay, not too bad, not too bad. One lever. Not gonna get across. Is it dead? It took you 4 hours to complete one? What? Okay, we're good. I'm so nervous.
This is just the beginning.
300% increased crit chance, 40% life, mana, and energy shield recovery rate. Bosses deal more damage and take less. I don't know if it's got to be like a fire boss or something. That could be bad. We could get Zerg down with that one. We can't take that one. I think we have to go with the bosses. Yeah.
They fall into a crazed frenzy.
I'm worried about like all the little ones just fucking blitzing us. Uh-oh.
Survive.
I can't do that yet. Take my true power. I can't do that yet.
Okay. Starting to get a little spicy.
Not yet.
So far, so good. So far, so good. So far.
We are only getting started.
50% of damage added as chaos. 40% less defense. Pyramid objects. I don't like the idea of this corrupted blood shit. I move around a lot. We'll go chaos damage.
There will be naught but pain.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one clapped, aren't I?
I can't do that yet. Out of mana.
Sure.
Fall!
I have a sneaking suspicion that will just stand on me. I've got to escort the statue. If I go under it, does it stamp on my head?
Not yet. Not yet. Out of mana.
Oh. Oh, Jesus.
I need more time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You deserve no suffering.
Okay, that was just horrible because it was so slow. What were we doing with our points? We were up here, weren't we? We got the energy shield. Need more energy shield gear, obviously, but that's true of all PoE. Alright, what's next? Dude, dying in these things is the worst day ever. That is, like, actually just Christmas Day with a big shit in the present box.
This is just the beginning.
4 out of 10. The Rings of Doom weren't bad. 40% all resistances, but we cut through a lot of resistances. Only 27%. Globules of blood manifest nearby, tracking you. When above you, they will fall, dealing damage. Let's go with Impending Doom.
Be careful where you stand.
Is that a boss?
This has seen
This
better
one
days.
hungers.
Dude, this fucking radius is frigging huge.
I can't do that yet.
Ooh!
Return
What the
improved your
fuck?
skills.
What was the tell for the circle? Shit. Like the other one, you could see the shadow. I did not see anything for the circle. Alright, one more go.
Chaos awaits.
I was fine with everything there, but that ground thing that nearly one-clapped me? I don't know about that.
Have you not learned anything from your previous losses?
Less projectile speed. Runes will appear that will call deadly lightning storms if you remain in them. Yeah, sure.
Lightning descends.
Now we need to do some prog.
Your challenge awaits. Prove yourself.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Wow, you have a remarkable amount of health, sir.
No mana! I need more time. Die,
Perfect.
forgotten.
Perfect. It's nice when they set themselves up for death. We have to be careful with fire. We have no fire resist. Literally like 0.
Not yet. Not yet.
Done. All right. Yeah, I've done Ascendancy 1. This is Ascendancy 2. Ten of these fucking rooms? Jesus Christ, man. They ask a lot for you to ascend.
This is just the beginning.
Increased skill speed. Large runes will appear that call deadly lightning storms if you remain in them. Okay, let's do this one.
Lightning always strikes twice.
Get used to dodging the floor. I'm thinking about the boss, so we have a bit more room to mess with there.
Don't die.
Face my true power. I need more time. I need more time. I can't do that yet. Sans, take you! I need more time. Need mana!
This room is getting
Fall
full.
before me.
Not bad, not bad. Okay. Take that corner. Keep the big DPS going. Seems good. Onwards.
This is just
Monsters grant no flask or charm charges on death. I can't do bigger runes. In each encounter room, damage taken will slowly increase by 1% per second up to 50%. We don't want that for a boss fight then. I guess we'll go with this.
A drought for the thirsty.
These are pretty fucking horrible. Collect all soul cores. Jesus!
I can't do that yet.
I am dying. And I have no cores left. What is this? I'm just dying moving. I'm dead. I'm just fucking full dead. I can't do anything here.
I tire of this.
The fuck is that, dude? Yeah, but I couldn't, like, mouse over and check what the fuck was going on. Stand still, you dead, otherwise. The soul core damages you over time. So what? You have to collect multiple of them? I don't say
Chaos
reading
smiles
helps.
upon the victorious. Will that be you?
Now you know. So I get no flash charges and it bleeds me out. Sick.
Have you not learned anything from your previous losses? The flora overwhelms.
Well, I don't think... Did it say what the next room was going to be? I haven't actually read that. Bro! Bro! Give me a break! I'm supposed to be finished now. Fuck's sake! I've got shit to do for tomorrow. I want another crack at the boss at least. Fucking bird boy.
Chaos smiles upon the victorious.
Does it?
Will that be you?
Does it? Alright. Last go, and I definitely have to finish.
Are you aware of the concept of strat?
No. Bloody hearts appear that apply tethers. Slowing you, breaking the tether stuns you. No. And buffs expire really fast. Fucking awesome.
Time moves against you.
These are awful. This is like actual World of Warcraft Mythic Plus. Just nothing fun about it.
Are you ready, challenger?
Oh, you're not trapping me.
Not yet.
What if this is what this is like? What's the third Ascendancy like?
I need more time.
Massey here. Listen, I know you are blind as a bat, but have you considered learning Braille? Since you used to smash those buttons.
Okay, room 1. We're getting faster. It's like doing lab. We get faster and faster and faster. Wonderful. I assume somebody has already prepared some sort of website link for the best way of getting through these on a daily basis. I like you. I like you very much. Alright, what horrendous thing you got for me now?
This is just the beginning.
An invulnerable shade stalks you, inflicting bruising but its melee hits. Fails the trial if you get... I have to see what the pyramids are. Like, are they as horrible as I think they are? Or are they quite small? They might be small.
Outlive
I can't
my
do that yet.
expectations.
Jesus! Why? Well, there goes, like, all my damage. I can't stand in my Mana Tempest now. Fucking fantastic.
I can't do that yet.
Is this going to be in every room now, including when we're doing the boss?
I can't do that yet.
And surely it affects the enemies too, right?
I can't do that yet.
Holy fuck. Okay. This is no problem. How do I escort the fucking statue with that going on? Do I just run around the statue in a fucking endless circle? I mean, the boss is already hard fucked, right? With that thing going on.
This is just a warm-up.
Increased crit chance, 40% all resistances, and a shade stalks you. Awesome. I mean, I have to keep moving, so maybe the shade's not bad, because I have to keep moving because of the corrupted blood thing. If we can't stand still anyway, what the fuck does it matter if there's a cringe stalker chasing us? Oh, we're escorting the statue. Excellent. Where is it? What? I'm dying.
The product of your arrogance.
What was that? I got corrupted blood, I cleaned it off, and then I just got it again from what? Was a laser beam hitting me somewhere? Yeah, but what was causing the corrupted blood? There was nothing near me. Last one.
I will never tire of your struggles.
There's a mob throwing corrupted blood at me.
There are many ways to improve your chances of
Contains
victory.
turrets that will fire projectiles. Stuns. Okay.
Slay them amongst the flames.
We'll go with people throwing shit at me.
Are you ready, challenger?
Nah, not really. I think I prefer lab, which is disgusting to say. Yeah, it's hard to make something more frustrating than just running the lab.
Not yet.
And I was one of the people who quite liked lab. I didn't hate it. There are a lot more of these than I thought there would be. These are going to be spicy in a boss arena. Who's left? This is mandatory, yes. Well, mandatory if you want to, like, you know, ascend your character, which you do. Hello! It does not cut out campaign progression, no. But you miss out on your, like, your Ascendancy points are like your subclass, right? So, in, like, WoW terms, you're a mage until you choose to become Arcane, Fire, or Frost, for example.
Don't give up so early.
We don't slow or stun enemies anyway.
They
This is
grow
fine.
unstoppable.
Okay, we got kind of a decent second one. That's alright.
Stem the tide.
Not yet. Not yet.
Taste my true power.
We'll appreciate just sort of being able to chill in this corner if you don't mind, game. That's okay.
I must travel light. I need more time.
Holla, Mikey.
Don't worry about
My
me.
mate's been
Just
trying
gonna
to
hang
convince
out over
me
here.
to buy this game. Any worth? I'm not really into being exiled.
You guys do what you want to do.
Thanks. Also 107.
Hold on, Rets. I do need to concentrate in here. Alright, comments to buy this game worth. I'm not really into being exiled. Thanks. Also 107. Indeed, indeed, indeed. No, it's the early access right now, Rets, so it's got like bugs and shit in it. So if you're not into being an exile, don't send it just yet. It's going to be a free-to-play game in the future. This is the early access for intended for people who've played a lot of PoE 1 and anybody who really wants to jump in. Okay, next.
This is just a warm-up.
We can't take that. 50% less AoE and projectile speed. Do a thing. I think we want the deaths on. Yeah, I think we'll have to take the things on deaths. That won't affect bosses too much,
Nothing
right?
to say. Just like hearing it.
Oh, it's the fucking cores. Do we clear the area here and then run around and pick up the cores fast? Is that an angle? I can't see. Oh, these things fucking chase you? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, there'll be bombs on the floor.
You will know suffering.
Oh, I've got to bring them to here. I see.
Working from home
Tone,
today,
welcome to the pain lab. This could end up like WoW, where people are just unable to ascend. Like they couldn't do the proving grounds. No, it's a full early access. You get there's only half the campaign, and they want to make sure the end game is as good as it can be. Because PoE is all about the end game. Right, so I assume I pick this thing up, and then I run back to the pillar, and then I deal with the enemies. That makes sense to me, right? That's what we want to do. We want to run back, we want to stick it in a thing, and then we can deal with the enemies. Peace! Oh, no. Okay. No iframes on the animation, then. Nope. Alright. Did that just, like, lock me in?
I need more time.
What's the idea behind that switch? Can I remote activate it or something? Are you going to be there for the Game Awards? No. Yeah, where am I going from here? Hey, Half-Life 3 is going to be announced. It's going to be good. And we're all going to go, yay! We usually have some good game announcements while we're there. Can we go this way? Oh, we can.
I can't do that yet.
What the fuck? There was a rock that blocked my dodge move? Dude. Something here would not let me fucking move out of the way. Oh, that is infuriating. Smell my feet.
Watch out for that rock.
That's really annoyed me. That has really fucking annoyed me. I don't even know what it was. Like this ledge or something? No, I've got shit to do. We will complete this tomorrow. After whatever the shenanigans begin. Ladies and gentlemen, as you well know, tomorrow morning, the Super Trucker Subathon begins. 9 AM, it's going to be here. What we're in for and what is in store for the next however long it lasts is a mystery to me, but apparently it's going to be amazing and fantastic, and you've seen what has been constructed in our studio. If you haven't, check the video because it's pretty crazy. It's going to be extreme. It's going to be the biggest project I think we've ever done with the team. It's going to be a hell of a journey to go on. We'll be going across Europe. You guys will have much influence, much control over what's going on. However it's going to end up, it's going to be pretty incredible. So, 9 AM it should start. I'm off to do the final prep. I'll see you there. Love you guys. Bye.